And we're off. I need to go. Apparently the thing with the schematics are in the other location. I have to go to Solstein, so I'll go to Soul Cairn. What's weird in the Soul Cairn, time moves differently than the outside world. You could go to the Soul Cairn and do what you need to do in there, and not 1 second would pass by in Skyrim. Weird. Time flow. Why do I see 2 doors? Oh. I'll go wait. Oh yeah, that's right. I have to go take out the vampire. Okay. I wish this was not a blocked door.
Take this and hold on to it. I'll be back for it later. I'll pay you good. Don't lose it. No time to talk. Snitch or double-cross me and I'll kill you. I mean it.
Okay. Why do they keep doing this? Just don't walk away. Actually, none of them have tried to.
Oh, steady. Did you see someone run past?
And I'm gone. Did you see someone, sir? Sir? Okay. Don't have time for your BS. I got shit to do. Man, someone spent a lot of time on this tree just to have it be bugged in the vanilla version. Until it took modders to fix it. I feel kind of bad. You would spend all the time on making a perfect cherry blossom tree just to have it be bugged in the vanilla version that the player will never get to see fully. Man, if I was a dev that worked on that tree, I'd be pissed. That tree alone probably took months. kitty go. Bleh. I'm surprised they didn't make the disease called cat scratch fever or something like that.
Someone there?
Who's there? No, you don't.
Skyrim healthcare and Canadian healthcare have something in common. Skyrim healthcare. Have you ever thought of dying? Okay. I know they have their magic they can heal each other with, but you know they charging for that shit. Yeah, I don't know how people had such a hard time finding Nirnroot. It's like one of the easiest plants to find in the game. Kill the vampire though, because if you do not do these missions after, let's say, what was it? When I checked, I was gone playing around in Skyrim for like a month. And apparently the vampire thing that happens, that he sends you out to play these hide and seek stuff, will spread out and start causing, you know, havoc outside of the location of where you need to go to take out the leader. So they do spread. Who programmed it in? I don't know. Was that accidental or on purpose? I don't know. My man here just dusted himself. Well, that sucked. I wanted to pickpocket him. So I picked up the key. They should have made the game where they won't give you the key if you already had it, taken it once, because it's permanently in your inventory.
I don't like the look of this.
Sarana, summon a gargoyle! This is gonna be a big boom. Yeah, I told you big boom, but I don't even know where the bodies went now. They just went up and then leaded somewhere. Oh, went back straight back down.
Well for you.
Having fun over there, Sarana? You're losing. Just holler if you need help. She's like screaming, over here, dipshit!
You're not getting the best of me. Done and done.
You okay? I'm a gentleman. I'll heal her wounds. I'm not a dick. Says I'm not doing anything with my magic anyways. What the? Just cute there. Take my reward here. Major sure grip. Ah, masturbating gloves.
What is it? That's it? All right.
Okay, I gotta head to Whiterun to take a cart back to somewhere. Oh, I gotta go Solitude, that's right. It's the closest thing to the... Now this is how it should look. But it's also a full moon, I think. Or not. Okay, this planet has 3 moons, and I see none of them. The hell? Thank you, my kind sir, for the ebony sword.
Yes? What did you need? If you think it'll help.
See? For some reason, it feels like vampires of all enemies should have ebony, for some reason. Weapons, at least. I don't know why it feels like ebony should be a vampire type weapon, but it does feel right. Put in the comment section down below what weapons you feel like should belong to certain enemy types. Like ebony for vampires, bandits get steel and iron. Because they're bandits, they ain't gonna have the fancy shit. And if they do have the fancy shit, you know it's just their leader. Their leader will have the higher grade stuff because it's their leader, and he probably would be the asshole who would, you know, hoard that. I mean, you're a vampire who's been around for thousands of years, maybe a millennia, and you would probably have top tier grade shit. You've had the time to get enough money or kill someone to get it, or at least stolen one. You would have something of high grade value. Just like elves would overwhelmingly have bows, daggers, and thinner, sleeker swords like rapiers. But, well, they don't have rapiers in this game. So you would just be given daggers and regular old swords. No two-handed stuff, though. That would be a rarer oddity to see.
You're someone who... blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Don't forget to check inside the shop. If you need anything.
There she is. Hi.
Got some good. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Yes? What did you need? This better not be all the things you just can't be bothered with. Can't wait to see the courtyard. Do you need something? I can't wait to see the courtyard again.
What the? Why is your shop not open yet? There it goes. You need to tell your husband to wake up at a decent hour, not at fucking 9 o'clock in the morning. Too late to wake up for that shit.
Welcome to war. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Good doing business with you.
I'm only put on the gauntlet so I can improve it more.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Oh, that's right. Unless I get the thing into...
Yes? What did you need? Anything good?
Well, yeah, it's an improved weapon, that's all it is, but... There you go. It does a shit ton of damage.
I can't wait to see the courtyard again.
I can't either, because I have to do that. This is what we're going out to sit on today.
Welcome to... Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Good doing. Business with you.
Mm-hmm. You too, sir. Bye. Look at that beautiful blade. Fucking strong, too. Oh, wait. My family should moved in by now, right? Yep.
This house of yours is wondrous. At least to these eyes. The gold is flowing nicely.
Oh God, how long have I been gone?
It's my dear.
Only 10 days. Really? I'm still gonna get chewed out.
Take a look.
You know she's gonna chew me out for that. Who's your supplier? My
I'll
husband.
be here if
Oh.
you need me, love.
You're back. Let's play a game.
I really can't right now.
Aw.
It's not because I don't want to, it's more like I just can't because the world is in danger and Daddy needs to go
It's my love come to visit.
evil vampires. Eh? Wait. I got it. I'm helping. I'm trying to help. There we go. Gotta cook the beef on the bottom rack.
Is there anything you need, dearest?
Other than my daughter can't hit the backside of a barn, apparently. Sometimes I wonder how my kids get half this shit. What the hell my son doing in my bedroom? Weird little shit. That's Niddlebane. Whoa.
Is there anything you need? Take a look. I'll be here if you need me, love.
Yeah, the house is a bit cramped, but I've lived in more cramped spaces in in my life. I'm surprised the kids outside playing with the other kids. You know, like you're supposed to. My children are broken.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give up, you and me. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Yeah, let me see what you got here. Yeah, we kind of needed houses where we didn't used to have houses. Oh, why I don't need my ring that prevents me from drowning? I can't drown anyways anymore at all. I have underwater breathing naturally from a perk. Yes, your alchemy perk gives... So... I can't drown out if I try. I guess testing potions... I wonder if becoming an alchemist and drinking so many potions, eventually you grew gills or something. Like every alchemist could breathe underwater because of this feature.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away.
Because right here's alchemy, right? Well, did you know that this perk up here, Snake Blood, lets you breathe underwater? It gives you the underwater breathing ability, even in vanilla. So.
What do you need, my friend? Ah, so you're an alchemist then.
I don't need the minor stuff. Why are you separate from each other? I guess their potency is different. Which is weird because you think they would all have the same potency. Plentiful is good, Restore is good.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy. I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service. Find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content.
Beef high husk. Wasn't that? Yeah, I saw her. Fortified light armor.
If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to...
If I keep just poking around, eventually I'll
offer
get them.
remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service. You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content. If there's anything I can do, you have but to ask.
I only need one troll fat, so I'm testing out and see if anything new pops up. Nope.
I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service.
Kinda wish you had a Daedric heart, but okay. I need one. Yeah, smithing's probably the fastest thing you can level up if you just gonna... Well, I mean, you couldn't get XP before unless you have the unofficial patch anyways to gain XP through smelting, which you should have gotten like a tiny itty-bitty amount. Like a little 5 XP for every time you smith a bar. You don't think that's a lot, but it adds up over time, and then the big chunk of you smithing into actual objects afterwards. Makes sense to me. Smithing is smithing. You still gotta melt down your metals and know how to work them. Therefore, making ingots is probably where you be an apprentice starting out. To melt them all. You'd probably most likely be being told to smelt ingots for a couple of years to work with the metal and understand it before you can become a smith and start shaping said metal.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
I think I know where they got those gauntlets from. The guy who says, snitch on me, or it's like, and then ran off, I'm like, okay. He gave me those gauntlets, I sold them, like, I don't need them. Okay. Up I go. This is gonna be a long trek. I did not realize Christmas was next week. Like, almost next week. It's 10 days away, really. God damn, completely forgot. I mean, I did buy presents already and put them underneath the Christmas cactus, but... You know, I just completely just let time go on its own without thinking too much about it. And yes, we use a Christmas cactus as our Christmas plant. You just put the just put the presents under the Christmas cactus. Granted, our Christmas cactus is over 100 years old now. Because the one at this house is only about 80 years old, and the one my grandma owns is from my great-grandmother. Yeah, the one we have here was a starter branch from the original Christmas cactus that we've had down in the family for an ungodly amount of generations. But we use that for Christmas, not a Christmas tree. We did have Christmas trees at some point, but then we switched over to our Christmas cactus. We like our Christmas cactus. It's rare for it to bloom anymore. We got a Christmas cactus that's actually Christmassy. Oh, Serana, you finally showed up! What took you so long? I literally give you an ebony sword that's exquisite, and your ass is about 10 minutes too late to the fight. Oh well. No, out of all the vampires, she probably has one of the most powerful blades now. I think her father also carries ebony. But since he usually fights in his what do you call it? Vampire form, he doesn't really need to use it. Which is a shame. He'd probably win more fights if he didn't rely on that godforsaken vampire form that's so weak. Well, unless you literally build around it. Off to the soul cairn. And off to Serrano's house. A very old castle that has questionable decor. Yeah, why are all vampires into this gothy shit? I'd love to see a vampire that's just complete opposite. And the father's like, why do you like this stuff? It's not becoming of a vampire. Is this a pony? Yes, Dad, it's a pony. Why do you have a pony? I don't know. Felt like having a pony. The hell? polar bears won't have to worry about climate change once they go extinct. The problem will have solved itself. What about the polar bears? What about an extinct species? They're gone. Stop worrying about it. Eventually there'll be humanity. They're gone. Stop worrying about it. Mother Nature be like, who cared? They gone. Mother Nature has some fucking... Oh, that's the word I'm looking for. Twisted jokes in her little head. Mother Nature is like that one... It's like that one chick who will set your house on fire just because she finds it funny. Or throws a tornado through a trailer park to watch all the things and go, whee! It's like, look how far they fly! Karma. Sheesh. I mean, my jokes are dark too, but at least I have better timing. Mother, bitch, it takes you a whole century to get some of your jokes through. Some people don't even live long enough to see the joke. Death looking at both of them like, can you just stop making my job a pain in the ass? I find it sad that Death has to deal with a bunch of idiots who blame Death for just whose job is to take souls and make sure they make it to their destination after they die. That's it. Death ain't the one killing you. Death is the one escorting you. Death is Uber. Don't yell at the Uber driver. He's just trying to do his job. And you make it harder for no reason. Death doesn't mind rescheduling either. If you find a way to live a little longer, Death just puts your name down the list a little further. And pretty much says, see you soon. Enjoy your extra time. Reschedule for 2030? Yeah, okay, see you then. Hell, Death probably gets some that end up arriving early, and Death's like, what? Why are you early? I decided to ride on top of a car because it was called car surfing. Okay, dumbass died because dumbassery. That's why he's here early. Why did you think that was a good idea? Saw it on TV. Okay. You know, Death probably puts his little bony fingers up to his temple and rubs it. Goes. I remember when you humans used to die from actual things and not stupidity this badly. Like, what did we die before from? Gunshot wounds, an axe, melee weapons, crossbows, war, basic work accidents, at-home accidents, hunting, normal shit, not riding on top of a car roof like it's a surfboard at 80 miles per hour on the highway. Motherfucker, you a smear. I couldn't bring you back if I tried. You skidded so far down the road, you were paste. I usually could give some people a second chance from stupid shit like that, but there's nothing left of you to give a chance to. Damn. How? Death now probably looking at the list of things that people are dying from and going, fucking, how do humans find different ways of killing themselves in the dumbest ways possible? I didn't die doing stupid stuff. Dude, you died licking a car battery. Your head exploded after the electrical shock. Dear Lord. Surprised your tongue was that big, though, to touch both ends with it. I thought I could do it. Oh, you could do it. It's just doesn't mean it was a smart thing to do. Oh. Just because you do something doesn't mean you should. Death looks at the last guy who died. I don't know how you managed to die with Tide Pods by Tide Pods put up your ass, but also gotta ask, how did you put 200 Tide Pods up your ass? They're squishy. Not 200 of them. After a while, you gotta realize, oh no, this kind of hurts and I think I'm dying. You died from the poison overdose. And why the Tide Pods? Yeah. Don't need me. You ever wonder if death is just curious on how people die and it's like, can you explain to me this thing you just did here? Died with ketchup bottle up butt. For one, how? And for two,
it is big, but
why? I just felt like I could do it, so I did it. You can kill a man, but that doesn't mean you should. Sir, I don't judge you on your sex life. That's why you did it. Huh. Can you just take me to the other side? Yeah, but it's a long trip, so you tell me. Spill. Dish, girl, dish.
where'd you come from? Get back here.
These are some sturdy-ass skeletons.
What have you got?
Boat equals funny. Boat? What boat? Ah, Skelly! Boat. Boat, boaty, boat, boat. Boaty scrote. I put my scrote on a boat and watch it float. Now my balls aren't wet when I bathe. There's a skeleton in the water. How come they get to shoot underwater and I can't? Oh, the sunken boat here. Technically it's not sunken. Is that Arabic? For the word boat? Are you gonna Google Translate to find different words of boat? Paxton? No. Then what the hell did you write? I was like, no. I type Arabic. Oh, okay. Because I can't read it, so I'm just guessing from you earlier saying the word boat a lot. So you must have written the word boat as I thought. I would think that, you know? It's similar. Other than the last two letters, I guess. Or the last two symbols. But the rest look pretty close to similar.
I'm not gonna die like this.
I tried to learn other languages in school. Mandarin, Chinese, Arabic, Spanish. I tried learning many different languages trying to grow up, but none of them really stuck. And I barely can learn English as a language. And I barely can use it as it is now. And that's when I was a kid, so as an adult, it's out of the question. Nothing's gonna stick anymore.
The old water system. On some days, this would smell just... Be clear.
Oh well. Don't cry. I can't cry over spilled languages. Just because my brain can't handle processing it. Oh, my brain barely handles what I do now.
Did you hear something?
But hey, can't say I didn't try. Vampire? I don't think you tried. You don't think I tried for the last 6 years of school? I mean, I did get A's in the class, but it wasn't very hard when most of the time all I was doing is reading a book, trying to learn the word, and then writing it 100 times. That was the education system on how to learn a language. That's America for you. But back then they actually did try to teach us. I think that was the standard from a lot of countries. To write the word repeatedly until it, you know, becomes repetitive, it becomes memorized. Who's the other person watching the stream? I don't know. I don't know. People come to watch because they want to watch. And that's fine. Hello, other person. As long as people enjoy themselves and have a good time, I don't mind. Though sometimes I'm really quiet for large chunks of time because I'm trying to concentrate, or if I get distracted by something, or I'm trying to process something in my head.
Yes? What did you need? If you think it'll help.
By the way, vampire gauntlets? Apparently, since they have claws, they can increase your damage for unarmed combat by 5.
I can't wait to see the courtyard again.
Stay home. Oops. He built house. What? Paxton, you just lost me there. Stay home. Oops. He built house. But what? Please explain. Are you playing a game or something? Got my legendary shiv. Sometimes you want to be quiet just to let the ambiance of the world take it in. I can't see emojis. I can if you make the old school emojis by hand. If you make the old school emojis by hand, I could see those ones. But that would mean you would know about the old school emojis. Buffering. Let me guess, the buffering emote? I mean, the fact that it just tells you what the emote's supposed to be instead of you typing it in old school style. Makes me sound old. You kids nowadays don't even know how to do proper old emojis. Yeah, there you go. The confused face emoji. What's up? Hope no one has arachnophobia, cause shit about to get real fast. Angry face. Those gotta make a comeback at some point. Itsy bitsy spider didn't know about the man who came behind him and wiped his ass out. Yeah, I know some people have arachnophobia and I can't see why, because I don't fear a lot of things for some reason. To me, it just seems normal and natural to see spiders and snakes and want to pet them. Some people will be looking at me like, that man say he want to pet them? Almost, oh, there we go. Because technically tarantulas aren't spiders. But they're really fuzzy and soft, and you can pet them if you know how to handle them correctly. That face. Yeah, the happy closed eyes. It's like, hey. Yeah, kids nowadays, man, that makes me sound old saying that sentence, but they look at things and think, oh, this is how it should be, when it wasn't like that beforehand. To think, I grew up with rotary phones. I was so poor that I still had a rotary phone and a landline. What the? That rat be suicidal. where you put your finger in the number, then you go all the way around till you hit the little thing, then let go, and it can tell you picked that number. That's why the little metal thing's there to tell you when you put your finger in the hole to go to there, so it can tell which number you picked. And I only had a rotary phone because we were poor, not because, you know, we were old. Some of us couldn't afford the fancy cord phones with the extra 20 feet length. Hell, I was around before the internet was a very common thing. I was born in 1986 of all things. And now that's considered a long time ago. And I can look back at my memories and think, that wasn't that long time ago, actually. It's just that we've advanced at such a high rate that what used to be considered new is no longer new. Hell, we advance at such a fast rate as a society that even people born in 1990 was out of date by 2000. That's insane how fast. Whoa. Yeah, that'll get you if you're stupid. I mean, for God's sakes, they've put out a new phone per year. Do you really need a new phone every year? Wouldn't one phone every 10 years be more efficient? And take less stress not only on the planet, but on the people? Because then you don't have to go out and gain the materials constantly to constantly upgrade. Or make large quantities of said upgrade. If we only upgraded every 10 years, the flow would be a lot easier to control.
We've made it to the courtyard. Oh no.
Let me guess, it was a lot more beautiful, and then your dad destroyed it.
What happened to this place? Everything's been torn down. The whole place looks dead. It's like we're the first to set foot here in centuries.
You do think the phones are exactly the same? No, the phones have always upgraded and constantly changed. Every year they do change the phones and give it a slight upgrade. Well, there's not much change, but there's some change. Instead of waiting 10 years to make one big change. That's why it makes no sense to me why we're upgrading every year instead of upgrading every decade. Resource-wise, that's stressful on our planet and ability to keep it self-sustainable. If you try to upgrade daily, if you try to upgrade yearly, it's not going to sustain itself. We should only be upgrading every 10 years. That way it's one big chunk of an upgrade and not just this itty-bitty little tiny upgrades over time. That's why I find it stupid why we upgrade our consoles so fast, when the truth is we only need to upgrade our consoles once every 10 years. The money? What good is your money gonna do when you can no longer upgrade because you can't find the resources to upgrade with? What good does that do ya? Oh yeah, humans are greedy, that's for sure. That's without question that humans are greedy. But that greed is not going to do you any good when nothing can be made anymore, and then you can't use the money to buy anything because nothing's being made. Not only that, upgrading every 10 years is easier. And I mean really easier. You can set the network to handle it, as well as modify it more thoroughly. So you don't look like a goddamn idiot when it doesn't work anymore. Because when the companies and people put stuff out yearly, shit don't work because you never had enough time to work on it to make it work properly in the first place. But if you gave yourself some time to work on it and perfect it within a decade or two, and then you finally release it, well, no one can complain about it because it actually works. You've had plenty of time to source it and work on that, what it needed. This is very apparent in video games industry. They try to pump it out yearly, and then the games come out buggy and unfinished and very, very poorly made. If they gave themselves more time, they would probably be a lot better. Granted, though, lately some of the games that they've been working on for 10 years or more have been complete dog shit. Though if you look into why, it's because they keep switching out workers constantly to make sure it stays nice and cheap. They'll cycle through all the people who work in the company. They'll hire a new, cheaper workforce and get rid of the ones who've been there for a while. And in doing so, cause nothing but more harm to said project that they're trying to work on. When you start something, you have to stick with it to the bitter end to make sure it works, and you have to keep all the original people there to work on it because they're the ones who know what they're doing to begin with, and they came up with the ideas. You may add more people as time goes on, yeah, sure, that makes sense. But you can't get rid of anyone who started into the project because, well, they may be what's needed. They may know what's needed still. And that ain't gonna be sustainable for a video game company. Some of the devs you're gonna have to keep from start to finish. Whether you like it or not. Hell, even if they did something stupid. As long as it's not, you know, so fucking illegal you have to wonder how the hell that even is a possibility for them to pull off. I mean, it took less than 100 people to make Skyrim right here, right? It took 10 years to make it. And they kept every last dev from start to finish. And each dev knew exactly what they were doing. And because they kept all their devs and didn't replace them willy-nilly just because it would be cheaper, the game came out way better for it. There's a reason why we work with people we don't like, because we know they're insufferable assholes, but they know what they're doing, and that's what you care about, is them being able to, well, do the job, regardless how you feel about them. It's like, yep, they're good at their job. Can't stand the man for shit, but hey, he can code like fucking crazy. That's why we put up with some people. We put up with them because we know that they're gonna do good by it. Whether we like the people or not, we know we need them to finish this said item that we need them for. A lot of the companies nowadays have become very crooked. And trying to get labor out of people without paying them too. It's just the way the things are going right now. Though, believe it or not, resources in our world are finite. Yes, they can replenish themselves, but some take, well, take an ungodly amount of time to replenish. Some of the materials and metals we use take hundreds of years to several decades to even be made by humans. We can't make our own types of metals ourselves by machinery and advancements we have, but that still takes us a long time to make it. And it won't help at all if we just keep, trying to make new things so constantly.
Very clever, Mother. Very clever. I've never been in those tunnels before, but I bet they run right under the courtyard and into the tower ruins. Well, at least we're getting closer. Let's go.
That's why we should only make new phones every 10 years. We can then set up make sure the system can handle the new phones and then switch over to them. We don't need to advance every year. Not to mention technology gets out of hand when we do it that way. With yearly advancements, technology gets out of our control. But if it's advancements that take a full 10 years, we can control that. We can make it as slow or fast as we like. Slow and steady wins the race is an old saying because it's true.
Be careful. I don't know what might happen.
I was going to say before Serana rudely interrupted me. Slow and steady wins the race is true because that's how we do it. Our species has always been slow. We cannot just advance willy-nilly like we have been. It won't end well for us.
There. I knew I heard something.
I wouldn't mind if it took 10 years for every new touch phone to come out. It would give time for people to gain the materials for said new phones. Whoa! And not only would it be easier for them to gain those new materials, it would be easier to develop and then prepare the system to handle it. And once that's all set, people have had enough time to save up money to buy said product. And then since you know full well that this will be around for 10 years. And then that's when you know you gotta replace it after 10 years or so. Oh, that's how it used to be with consoles. Every 10 years a new console would come out. Giving you, the player, for new games and a new console, which wouldn't be too damn expensive. And not only that, it would give time for miners and workers to develop and create said new console. And gain the materials for said new item. It just benefits everyone, really.
You're not getting the best of me.
But humanity is in such a stupid rush to get from point A to point B and not enjoy the journey, which will make them unprepared for what happens in the future.
Who's there? What have you got? Done and done.
That skeleton's ready for some action. No, I probably only can make it to the Soul Cairn in this one stream. But hey, it's fun talking to people I can. Paxton and the other guy. Or girl, or whoever. And P.S. When you say, oh, you assuming? Yes, that's what humans do. We always assume about anything and everything that exists. Though, you know what they say about those who assume makes an ass out of you and me. But, as humans, we're gonna do it anyways. Because that's what we do. As a species. You may not like it, you may not approve of it, but that don't matter.
Where'd you come from?
Yeah. I saw a meme like the healthcare system, no matter what you pick, it's all fucking crap. Go to Britain, the healthcare system is, oh, I need to see a doctor. Okay, we'll see you in 5 years for your appointment. Yeah, it's free, but that'll be 60% of your paycheck as well. So it's not exactly free. Nothing is, but the American one is, that'll be $60,000 for a basic checkup. But you get to see a doctor immediately. And then there's the Canadian. Would you ever try dying? I'm like, damn. So free healthcare sucks. Paying for healthcare sucks. So healthcare just sucks in general. But the one thing I took away from that is at least the American one still works. It's just way too overpriced.